There you go, we're having a good old downpour. I've adjusted it so it at least goes in there a little bit. But yeah, not stopping out there that long. That is pouring down with rain. Right, it's 5 to 9 at night. The rain has stopped, so I'm going to have a little look round for some slugs and snails and stuff. I'll gather them up and then I'll show you what I get. Right, I've had a quick look round, and as you can see, my biggest problem is snails. There's only one slug in there, decent sized one mind you, but like I say, most of my problems is with snails at the moment, as you can see. But hey, that's only like a couple of minutes walk round as well, really. Hello all, welcome back. Thanks for your comments, subs and likes. Right, look at it now. It's back to the nice sunny weather after the thunder and lightning storm I had yesterday, or well, last night, as you've seen. So what I want to do, I want to get that parsnip seeds sorted out, get them off, and I want to give this wisteria in the side here, I want to give that a prune as well. So I'm going to start with this, I think. Right, these are what I'm going to be cutting off today. These are just the runners from the wisteria. You cut these back to promote flowering and keep it a little bit under control, but as you can see, I've got quite a few about. Let's see if I can pick a decent one so you can see what I'm going to do. Just try and pick one of these. But what you need to do is, there's loads there as well actually. So that needs to be taken out. But if you look back in here, if you count back 3 buds, 1, 2 and a 3 is to there, and prune that off, that will promote some flowers in here for next year. And obviously if you let it grow and don't prune it, then you get these branches, and then these branches you prune and take these off, and then you get your flowers. But I need to take off all of these seed pods as well, because as you can imagine, I'm quite tall and they are like banging on my head now. It's not so bad when they were flowers, but now it can be a little bit annoying. So yeah, I'll get you set up somewhere where you can possibly see. Well, no, I don't think you'll be able to see, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get some of these runners off. I know it sounds like I am being rough with it, but trust me, this thing can take quite a lot of abuse, really. As long as you've got your nice big trunks like this. You don't want any of these, because these are just going to grow into that, and then you're just going to have a big mess. So I like to take them off. I've left loads of leaves up there, but once the leaves come off, I'm bound to have missed some and have to come back and give it another prune. But yeah, quite a bit to sort out really. As I said, I am being quite rough with it at the moment, but yeah, I don't want these anyway, so I'll get some of these pruned off and I'll come back to you. Right, there you go, looks a bit cleaner. I've got a lot of the seed pods off and taken a lot of the runners away from this inside bit like I wanted to. I've done about half, I've still got a load to do and a few more seed heads to cut off as well. So yeah, I'm glad I'm doing it under here because it is quite hot outside actually. So right, I'll get on and take the rest of these runners off that I don't want. I have spread a couple out to try and fill this space in here a little bit, but you know, we'll see how we go. And trust me, it looks like I've got them all off now, but by the time all these leaves are off and everything and it's back to its structure without the leaves and stuff, you'll be surprised what I've missed. But anyway, I'll get on and cut this back now and get the rest of it done. Right, this is what I've taken off now. It's all done as far as I can see so far. Here you go, looks a bit neater and tidier, doesn't it? I still need to do the top and everything, but at least I'm not banging my head on the seed pods now. So I'm going to prune this back a bit actually. I'm going to take this one off so it's that level, and I'm going to cut these two off as well, and this one a little bit, so we keep that nice and short and tidy. There you go, I've cut them few little bits off, trying to keep it in shape, but it still has got quite a bit of filling out to do really. But yeah, it's only really started out growing over the last couple of years really. It's been quite stagnant for a while, but it seems to be getting a bit of a hold now, so that'd be good. Alright, I'll show you how much water I collected actually in my water butt after we had that rain and thunder and stuff yesterday, well last night. This was totally empty. So, yeah. Quite a bit really. It's probably about a foot high. I don't know how many litres or anything that'd be honest, but yeah. That'd do me. It's water in it, and it's proper rainwater. I don't think you can beat that really. The gladiolus are coming out in flower now as well. That's quite a nice red actually. But yeah, it's the only flower stalk I've got actually. I have got more over here. Oh, hang on, is there another one coming on there? No, it's just a leaf. I have got another one over here. But somewhere. But as you can see, this needs to be pruned back as well. Look at all that lot. So that's a job in itself again. So like I say, I'll be doing this in mid-August this side. And if I'm feeling that energetic and that doesn't go too bad, I'll do the apple espalier on the same day. but it just depends what happens with that and how long it takes me to do it, really. But I have been trying to train some of the runners. I broke this one, so I've ended up cutting it off, but there is a runner on there now. I've got it running along that bottom wire, and I've moved a couple of them along here to try and fill in this gap as well. Not a lot's really grown on this bit, so I can't stretch nothing out that way yet, but I'm sure it will. It'll happen sooner or later. It's just time, innit, really? So yeah, right, I have done them parsnip seeds, but I'll show you that at the end, and I might try and even dig one out tomorrow, depends what the weather's like, so that might be a bit of fun for you to watch. But yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be too bad, really, after the rain shower. The old French dwarf bean's doing all right. Something is starting to eat my cabbage, or my Brussels sprout tops there. So it must have got in when I was taking the tops off, or it's a snail or slug in there or something. So yeah, but they're doing all right. It's not too bad. That's the first bit of damage I've had on them, actually, so I can't really complain. And talking about damage, this is my turnip and swede now. These are going to be getting close to me having a harvest, actually. They're not massive, but yeah, they'll be quite close to me having a harvest with them, I think. It's like these spring onions. They've more grown into onions now, to be honest, so I need to do a load of harvest of them as well. This obviously needs a bit of a weed out. It's got a bit of grass in there, and I could really be doing with having a harvest of my beetroot, because some of it's going to be ready now. Like this one, this is definitely ready now. And there's probably a couple of others. Yeah, that's quite big as well, actually. And that one. So I think we'll have a bit of a beetroot, spring onions, and possibly a turnip harvest tomorrow, I think. Well, I can tell you, it's like an oven in here. It is well hot, but I think the old cucumber's loving that. It's grown like going mad now, and it has actually got cucumbers on it now. So still a lot of male flowers, unfortunately. So I'm going to be taking them ones off, because we don't want them, do we? It makes the cucumbers go bitter. But that's the only one that I can see so far. Oh no, there's another one there, just at the top. So I'm going to untangle this and tie that up a little bit, so it grows up a bit more. Right, I'll grab a tie and do that now. Right, I've tied the old cucumber up. A lot of people take these tendrils off as well, so I think I'm going to do that as well, because I never done that last year or the year before, whenever it was. I grew the last one, so I'll have to get some scissors for that, because some of these are quite tough. But I will take them tendrils off. Right, I've taken all of them tendrils off and tied it up a bit more. Look, I missed one there, so we'll have him off. Now I've taken all the tendrils off and tied him up. It's too hot to be in here, so I'm going back outside. Right, this is the parsnip that I left to go to seed. They have started dropping off, but there is still some on there, as you can see. So all I'm going to do is cut the head off like that, and I'll put them inside that bag, and then I'll give them a bit of a shake, and the seeds will drop off and go into that bag. So I'll collect a few of these heads and then give them a shake, and then I'll show you what I've got inside the bag there. Right, I'll cut this head off to give it a shake inside the bag, and if you have a look on the back of it, where is it? There it is. That is supposed to be a ladybird, but is mostly black. But anyway, what I've been doing, I won't be able to do it with this big head, but if you can look, there's loads of seeds there, and all I've been doing is putting that inside and twisting it. This is the first one that I've done. This is how many I've got in my bag so far. Quite a few, and that's just off one head. So I'll get some more of these and just shake them inside the old bag. Just twizzle them around like that. I made loads of them, we've shooted everywhere now. So nothing left on the end now of that one. So I'll get a few more of these done, and then I'll come back. Right, I've taken what I'm going to take off of them. This is what I've the heads I've taken off, all of them, and I've got a nice bag of seeds and a nice load of seeds all over my pathway. So yeah, I might get a few come up on the path. If they do, then at least I know they're viable. But yeah, so right, I'm going to take the rest of these heads off so they don't drop, or I don't drop any more on the bed. Then I'm going to have to try and dig these out, I think, which is going to be fun. Right, I've taken all of them seed heads off. They're obviously going to go into the old council remissible bin. And I've cut the tops off. So yeah, it's just a bit of a dig out now, I think. So that's going to be a bit of a mission. Right, the plan of action for tomorrow is try and get one of these parsnips out. So that should be fun, because yeah, they're going to be quite big, I think. And we're going to have a beetroot harvest with some of my spring onions that I like turning into big onions. I might even have a look at the Brussels actually, because some of these could do with being harvested as well. So yeah, might do a few Brussels sprouts. Oh, I want to do one of these turnips at least. Right, I cleared up the cuttings from yesterday after I finished the video. So what I want to do today is try and get these parsnips out. I'm probably going to end up snapping them or something like that, but we'll see how we go. So I'll get you set up. Well, I was hoping for a bit of a more of a fight than that, but it seems like they were all top and no bottom. That's a bit disappointing because I was hoping to try them, but that just goes to show you that hey, I'm gutted really in a way, but never mind, hey. Right, now we got them parsnips out and everything, we can give that old corner a good old dig out and see how much of that bindweed we get out. But that's going to be a job for next week. That'll probably be on Wednesday's video, just in case you're curious to see how much bindweed is in there. So yeah, I don't even know, so we'll have to find out, but that'll be on Wednesday's video then. Right, let's see how we do with the beetroot. I know there's going to be a couple of good ones in there, so I'll pick the ones that I think are going to be worth having and leave the rest in. going to take this netting off, because obviously there's slugs or something in there, and there is quite a lot of yellow leaves and stuff underneath here. So I'll get this netting off, show you what it's like, and then I'll get and clean it up and then show you afterwards. Well, there you go. I didn't even see them, but you look at them. Obviously a cabbage white or something has gotten in here, so I will be taking them off and chucking them in there. They can eat whatever goes in there then if they actually make it, then yeah, a few more cabbage whites for next year, I know, but you know, I didn't hardly see any this year. I saw like 1 or 2, I think. So yeah, I know they're a pest and all that, but hey, I'm not going to kill them because they're part of the old ecosystem and all that lot. So right, I'll get the rest of this netting off, then I'll show you where we're up to then. Have another quick scan around as well, but you can see how much damage they've done. But yeah, right, let's get this netting off, then I'll come back to you. You can see that it's starting to go yellow in there, so I'll take all of them bottom leaves off, all of that lot, and that'll at least deter the slugs and stuff. So I'll get all of this lot cleared off and everything, then I'll come back and show you what it's like afterwards. And I'm probably going to take some of these Brussels off of this one at least. I've taken all of them dead leaves off of the bottom and a few more. This is what it looks like now. Looks a bit better. Now you need another good old water, I know that much, but yeah, looks a bit better like that now. They definitely need a water because they're drooping. But let's grab a few of the old Brussels off of this one, I think. Oh, there's another moth or cabbage white, if you're going to call it that, or whatever. Yeah, right, we grabbed some of these Brussels. They are starting to blow, but yeah. Right, I think I'm just going to pull this one actually. Well, no, actually, let's just take it. Let's just take the top ones there and leave that. But I'm going to pull this one because this is very small. And then again, you might get a few more on here, but a lot of these leaves have died off on this one, so sod it. I'm going to pull it. They can go. Very small, so I'll get rid of that. Bit ruthless, but whatever. Right, I'm going to get and get these Brussels off if I can. Give them a bit of a clean up, and then I'll put them in the old tray with the rest of the beetroot and the onions. And I'll show you all of the harvest at the end. I'm going to grab these little Brussels as well, just not to waste them. I'm going to chop that up and put that in the old compost bin. But yeah, I'm half tempted to take this one out as well, but it's got a few buttons on the bottom of it, so we will leave that and see how we go. Right, I want to grab a a few turnips as well, actually. Well, at least one or two anyway. So I'll get on and do that. Right, these are the parsnip stalks. I didn't realise they got hollow like that. That's probably because the older flower spike come right up through the middle. So the middle of it is basically hollow because I let it flower and everything. So well, it's not hollow there, but it is there. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd just show you that. That's not hollow. But they are, if you know what I mean. Where is it? That one. There you go, look, you can see right through it. Right, I'll get and cut the rest of these up. Right, this is what I've ended up with today. Obviously, I took all of my spring onions out. I took them out as well. So I've taken all of my spring onions out. A couple of the turnip and the swede. Some of the Brussels sprouts. 3 nice little beetroot. Well, they're not little, but they're decent sized beetroot, as you can see. And well, my parsnip, never mind, it was all top and no bottom, but anyway, I got what I wanted out of them. That was the main objective of that. The root would have been just a bit of a bonus. So that is going into the compost bin with the rest of the sprouts, leaves and all that lot that I took off before. So the older cabbages that I put in there, or cabbage white butterfly caterpillars, they should be quite happy in there with all that lot. So, but anyway, I will still chop this up with my secateurs like I've done with the older Brussels sprout, because that can be quite hard, which it is, and it can take quite a long time to break down. So I will cut that up the same. Right, thanks for watching, commenting and subscribing, and don't be shy, hit the subscribe and then you'll see what I'm up to next time. Right, catch you later, bye.